check, 1, 2.
Curious about real estate? Yes! Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Hello.
Hello, Denise?
Yes.
Hi, Denise. This is Alex. I'm returning your call. You contacted us about your interest in selling your house?
Yes, I talked to the real estate agent that did have it under contract today, and I told her to go ahead and take it off the listing.
Okay, so the property is no longer listed and it's not under contract either?
No, it's been out of contract anyway, and since you said that yesterday about being listed, I told her this morning to go ahead and take that off, and she said that she would.
Okay, I'm going to put you on hold for just 1 second, okay? Okay, Denise, and I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
Okay, Denise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's no longer listed with a real estate broker?
Right.
Okay, and the address of the property is 4305 Drive.
Yes.
Great. Thank you for helping me with that, Denise. Now, you know, Denise, no one knows more about your house than you do, and we do buy houses all over the country. So we are actually going to buy your house without ever going out to physically see the house. Once we agree to buy the house and you agree to sell us the house, then we will send our local professionals out to determine the exact condition and repair costs the house may need. So in the meantime, we would hope that you would be fair and honest regarding the condition of the house so that we don't move forward with an agreement to purchase your house that will later have to change or cancel because of missing information. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yes.
Great. So let me ask you, Denise, what amount should we assume that we will have to pay in total repair costs and work or upgrades that a lender may require or that a future buyer will ask to be fixed?
I'd say around $4,000 or $5,000.
Around $4,000 or $5,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's no problem. And Denise, what do you think the house is worth? Or in other words, if we send out a real estate appraiser over tomorrow and have the property appraised, what do you think the house would be worth in today's market?
When we purchased it, I'm pretty sure that it appraised for it was either 151 or 160.
Okay, and about how long ago was that?
We will have owned the house for 7 years come this October.
Wow, 7 years, that's a long time. So what do you think it would be worth in today's market? If you paid a little bit over $100,000 7 years ago, what do you think it would be worth in today's market?
Oh, I'd say it's still worth about 140, 150, and that's just because the economy is so bad.
Okay, 140,000 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, we still have a mortgage on the home that we owe.
What's the loan balance?
I'm pretty sure it's like $90,500 or it's like $90,000.
It's about $90,000?
Yeah, because I just sent a payment off, I don't know, about a week and a half ago.
Okay. And what are the monthly payments?
$486.
$486, okay. Mm-hmm. And are the payments current on the loan?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Okay. So, Denise, what were you hoping to sell your house for? This would be the net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all of the repair and update costs have been considered, after all of your seller's closing costs have been subtracted, and after we pay the loan off. This is what we call the walk-away money. Go ahead and share with me, Denise, what amount of money are you hoping to walk away with?
About $10,000.
About $10,000?
Yeah, we'll be losing a lot, but we've already purchased another home, so of course, you know, we need to go forward with that.
Okay. And how did you come up with the $10,000 as your walkaway money?
Just because we know we're going to lose, and you know, after the payoff and the fees or whatever, that seems like a decent amount for us.
Okay. Is $10,000 the least that you'll take?
No, I mean, anything's an option. We're open to all offers.
Anything's an option. You're open to all offers, huh? Okay.
Except, it has to be above the payoff. Yeah.
Well, of course. Okay, yeah, it's just got to be above the payoff.
That's what I meant by that, yeah.
All right. So is that the lowest you will go?
You mean the 10,000?
Mhm.
It's not the lowest. That's what I was saying. We're open, to other amounts,
Okay. Well, Denise, I actually have all the information that we need for now. So at this time, we're going to look over the information you gave me, do some research on the property, and if we have any more questions, we'll call you back. Also, I'd like to set up an appointment to have our purchase manager contact you back and to make you an offer to buy your house. Which time and day would be better for our purchase manager to call you? This will be for a phone call. I have time available on Monday morning at noon your time. Would that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So then we'll call you at noon on Monday, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. So one more thing. When our purchase manager calls you, if you can agree on the terms and you can agree on the price that works for both of you, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your house?
Yes.
Yes. And one last question. When our purchase manager calls you, it is important that all of the decision makers be there so that we can come to an agreement to buy your house. Will all of the decision makers be there for the appointment?
Not the phone call, the actual, when he comes to see the house.
Okay. Okay,
Is
that's
that what
fine.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
The initial one will be a phone call. So if we call and speak to you, then you'll be able to go over everything with your husband.
Mhm.
Okay. And is there anything that you need from our purchase manager besides the checkbook when they contact you to buy the house?
I don't guess. I mean, I've never done this, so I really don't know all about it. But now, when I receive the phone call Monday, it's just I can talk to the person, the purchaser, but when he makes the appointment to come and see the house, my husband will have to be here too. That's what you meant, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. So, Denise, if you could do me a favor and locate the latest mortgage statement so that you and our purchase manager can make reference to it.
Okay.
Great. Thank you for doing that.
I have a payment book is what I have.
Oh, you have the payment book? Okay. All right. So,
and actually, I just called. Let's see. I wrote the date down on the back of the book. Yeah, when I called, it was right at $90,000, $7.98 from it.
Okay. All right. So great, Denise. Thank you for doing that for me. And, well, we look forward to buying your house. Thank you, and you have a good weekend, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak with Denise, please?
This is she.
Hi, Denise. This is Ryan. And it looks like you spoke with Alex on the phone about your interest in selling your house.
Yes.
Great. I am calling back to verify that all the information we have is correct so that we can come to an agreement to purchase your property. Is this a good time for you, Denise?
Yes, it's fine.
Awesome. And in case we get disconnected, is this the best number to contact you at?
Yes.
Okay, great. And I do have an alternative number, which is perfect. And it does look like I have your email address. And you did call us, Denise, because you have a house you are hoping to sell, yes?
Yes.
Fantastic. We are definitely looking for another house to buy right now. And your house sounds like the kind we're looking for, too. And this property is not currently listed with a real estate broker, correct?
Right.
It's not listed. That's great. We are speaking about 4305 Drive.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's see here. And when asked about the repairs, we'll assume we'll need to pay off. And total repair costs and upgrades, you said about $5,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
No problem. We do buy the houses in any condition, from the ugliest to the most beautiful house on the block. We actually don't ask our sellers to do any work or repairs at all. So after we buy your house, we will be the ones paying for all of the necessary repairs or updates, okay?
Mhm.
Denise, I do want to ask, what's causing you to want to sell this property?
Well, it's right on the river, the Greenbrier River.
Right on
And
the
the
river.
only thing anybody has said when the real estate agent.
Denise, I'm sorry, you were breaking up a little bit. You there? Denise?
Yes, sorry, I was driving to my daughter's. I lose signal in one little place.
Hey, no, that's no problem. I understand you're driving. Do you think it's a better idea if I give you a call a little bit later?
I've already parked, thank you.
Oh, okay, sounds good. So, yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we got disconnected there. But you had mentioned that you're living right there next to the river, and what else?
That anybody that's ever looked at the house and the real estate agent brought them, most people just think it's a little bit too close to the road. Even though we have a big driveway, they just think it's too close to the road. It's the only problem that anybody's ever said.
Oh, the property's too close to the road.
Yeah, that's what they have said.
To the road, and that's the reason why you guys are wanting to move?
No, we've already purchased another house.
Oh, you have already purchased another home. Okay. We can certainly help you with that. Denise, what have you done so far to try and sell your house?
Listed it through the real estate company.
Listed through... Is it currently listed with the real estate broker?
No.
Is it still listed?
Not that I know of. I told her last week to take it off. It's been out of contract. So I told her to take it off last week.
It's been out of contract. Okay. So,
right.
Contract expired last week.
No, it's been expired for over a month. The contract has.
Oh, it's been expired. Okay. Expired for over a month. Yeah. And do you have to sell this house in order to buy the next one possibly, or to meet future goals, Denise?
Future goals.
Future goals, okay. And that's just going to make us the perfect buyer for you. Because we are not looking for a house to live in, we can actually buy your house and close on the date of your choice. And with that being said, when would you say is the soonest you would be able to sell your house and close escrow by?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the last part.
When would you say is the soonest you would be able to sell your house and close escrow by?
Oh, a couple weeks.
A couple weeks, okay. Would you be able to close in the next 20 to 30 days?
Yes.
Yes. Great. And what is going to happen if it doesn't sell? Meaning, what are you going to do with the house, and how is that going to affect your plans to sell it?
Well, we might just rent it out.
Right.
But, of course, we'd rather sell.
Just out. Okay, I understand. That was my next question, if you would consider simply renting or leasing it. That's great. So might just rent it out, but you guys would rather sell it, correct?
Yes.
All right. And it looks like you had mentioned you believe the house to be worth about $140 in today's market. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is that as is, or putting it in perfect condition?
That's as is.
As is.
Yeah,
Great.
that is just a guess. I'm pretty sure that when we bought the home, which we've owned it almost 7 years, I'm pretty sure it appraised for $160.
When you bought the home?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you guys list it for whenever you listed it with the real estate broker?
$170, and now it's down to $115. Well, it was.
$170, and then it got down to $115. And did it just not sell, or?
Yeah, and we were just, since we purchased another home, we just want to try to get the payoff, and that's about it.
Oh, okay. So you didn't list it for full retail value?
No, well, at first we did, but now since we've purchased another home, we've dropped it drastically.
Right. All right. And are you aware of what the houses that are similar to that property in size and condition and that are in the same area selling for in today's market?
No, not really. I mean, this house is in Summers County, but it's river property, so I know that does make it a higher investment, worth more.
Okay. And I know you said that you had listed it with a real estate broker. Were you aware of how expensive it is and all of the costs involved with selling a house like yours to a traditional buyer?
Yeah, with the percentage for the real estate company, yes.
Okay, great. So how much would you say that they were going to charge you?
Probably around $5,000.
Around $5,000? Okay. And to be honest with you, most home sellers are not aware of how much it costs to sell a house, so that's good that you've had the experience. And Denise, is there a mortgage still on this property?
Yes.
There is a mortgage. And what is the remaining balance?
It's right at $90,000.
$90,000. All right, and the payments are current, correct?
Yes.
Payments are current. Denise, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. We actually buy houses like yours all the time, and we pay for all of the costs. The things like real estate broker commission, title insurance, escrow fees, as well as the transfer tax, termite clearance, and roof certifications, and that list goes on and on. We actually buy them in an as-is condition, and we are going to assume the responsibility for all of the needed repairs, whether we have seen them already or not. And one of the positive factors about selling us your house is you can actually stay in possession of the property for as long as you need to, and we can still get you the money on the date of your choice. We will be paying cash when we buy your house, so you can have peace of mind knowing it's sold. And not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it. Because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. And believe me, there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow, and this is not going to happen to you. Isn't that really what you want?
Uh-huh.
Of course. So, as far as your net amount that you would like to receive to put in your pocket, you had mentioned that you were looking to walk away with $10,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the least you will take?
No, it's not. We're open to all offers above payoff.
Okay. Well, I would like to know what you'd like to walk away with. You can't see yourself doing better than $10,000?
I don't see that we'll do better than $10,000, but I really don't know. I've never, tried to sell a home through a company like this, so I really don't know anything about it.
That is completely fine. I'm pretty much. Is that the lowest you will go, Denise?
No, we're open to all offers above the payoff.
Open to all offers above the payoff. Okay. Well, if we did pay all those off for you, and we paid for all the repairs, the closing costs, we took care of your mortgage, would you consider $3,000?
Yes.
You would consider $3,000?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, we are interested in purchasing this property. Let's see. So if I can get an approval for the purchase price of $3,000, you are ready to sell your house to us today, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Denise, we are ready to move forward and buy your house. The email where I can send you the purchase agreement is at gmail.com, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will send that over to you shortly. And if you could go ahead, just read over it, sign it, and send it on back to us, either email or fax. I will be leaving all my information to get it back to us in the email. When do you think we could get that back?
Not till this evening. I just came to my daughter's to visit with the grandkids today.
Hey, I don't blame you. That's important.
Later on this evening.
Okay.
Yeah, later on this evening. So
that's no problem at all.
Now, will anybody come and look at the home or anything like that?
Yes. As soon as we send the we'll be sending the purchase agreement, and as soon as we get it back, that everybody's all on board, then we will be assigning someone to go out and appraise the property.
Okay, sounds good then.
Okay. And Denise, are you the only one on this, on the title of the home?
No, my husband and I.
You and your husband. And what's your husband's name?
Rodney.
Sounds great. All right, Denise, let me go ahead and get that written up for you, and I'll send it over, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations on selling your house, okay?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hi, Denise?
Yes.
Denise, it's Ryan. Okay, so I finally found something. So thank goodness. We just had to verify that you were on the title of the property, and we have a Rodney on there. Is that your husband?
Yes.
That's your husband. Okay. So I have the purchase agreement all put together for the purchase price we offered of the $3,000, and that we would be paying off the mortgage on the property. What I'm going to do is I want to send it over to you. And I see that you have an email address, and I wasn't sure if the last time we had spoke you said you didn't have a printer. Do you have access to a printer?
Yeah, my daughter's going to print it out for me.
Okay, so if I send it over to your address, that'd be good?
Yes, to my email address. And let me ask you something else now. Does that payoff include you all paying all the closing costs?
That's right, ma'am. There is no cost to you. So let me go ahead and get that over to you, and then I'm going to be leaving the office here for a little bit, so I'll send it over to you before I leave. When do you think I could expect that back?
Probably not until tomorrow.
Not until tomorrow? Okay.
Right.
That's no problem. So I'll go ahead and put the return date on here for tomorrow, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Thank you so much, Denise. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch